Hello, I'm BXToyCat, and welcome back to Seed Sunday. Seed Sunday is a weekly series I run on my channel where I show you seeds of Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation, which are particularly unique and worth checking out in some way. An example of this would be the seed I'm on right now, which is actually last week's Seed Sunday, which had the massive Mushroom Island, the even bigger Mushroom Biome, and yeah, it was a pretty cool seed, but it also raised a lot of questions for people. A lot of these questions revolved around the Mushroom Biomes, because most people don't have these in the world. So when you see them, I mean, they're purple, they're literally purple instead of like any other real color. You question yourself, like, why are these things so rare? What do they do? Why don't mobs spawn here? And all these sorts of questions, and I figured it would be cool to answer all of these things and, you know, kind of just talk about the Mushroom Biome all in one video. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Please do like the video if you do like it. It helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like it. And if you want to learn about this seed, I will leave an annotation on the screen which will take you to that one, or in the description, and you'll be able to learn about this seed, including what the seed is, and type it in, because there's a bunch of cool things going on with this. Either way, let's start talking about exactly what's going on with the Mushroom Biome. So, the Mushroom Biome is currently, until the next update, the rarest biome in Minecraft console. And the reason for that is not because of the fact that it's, you know, just, meant to be this crazy artificially rare biome, although indirectly that is the case. The reason that this is the case is that unlike any other biome in the game, so unlike a jungle, which can border with pretty much any other biome, unlike a plains, which is the same thing, this biome, the Mushroom Biome, can only border with one other biome in the game, and that is the ocean. The reason for this is because it gives you kind of an island effect. If you look around, it's surrounded by ocean. You look at that Mushroom Biome, it's surrounded by ocean. Look at that one, it's the exact same thing. So, yeah, this is almost always true. Every now and then you find a glitch where it looks like it's not true, even though it's technically true. And basically, the reason it's extra rare is because a 360 or PS3 size world is extra, pretty small. And also, you combine that with the fact that oceans are deliberately rarer on consoles, because if you have a limited world, you don't want things. So they altered the code like that, and it means that finding one of these is actually a rare little treat. And when you do get to them, you know, you start to question like, ooh, it's purple. What do I do first? And I figured let's go around and let's talk about the 3 big benefits of the Mushroom Biome. So first of all, mushrooms. These are just amazing creatures. They're probably the best friendly mob in the game, and that's because, you know, it's a cow, but with the extra benefit of being able to just, you can milk them like you can a cow, but you can also take them for free mushroom soup. You can look at them and they're just the cutest thing, and baby mushrooms, of course. So very cute, very cool, very functional mob, only available here, which is kind of a shame, but because they are just a cow, it's not too upsetting you can't find them elsewhere. So yeah, you get a very rare mob, probably one of the rarest because of this biome in the game from this place. Very nice thing, and yeah, that's that. Second of all, you get huge mushrooms all over the place. This is pretty cool because these don't naturally spawn in the console anywhere but here, and when you do find them, it adds to the whole surreal nature of the thing. I mean, you combine that with the whole fact that it's purple with mycelium on top, and you're like, ooh, that's kind of cool. And third of all, there is the mycelium around the place. So the mycelium isn't what causes mobs not to spawn around here, but it is a good indicator of what spawned as a mushroom biome and what didn't. So for instance, if you look on this island over here, this is all mushroom biome, so nothing will spawn here. But over here, where it naturally spawned as grass, you can see mobs would be able to spawn here. So if you ever have issues with mobs spawning on your mushroom islands, it isn't them spawning on the mushroom part, it's them spawning on the other part. So yeah, that's that. And basically, you might question yourself, so if mycelium doesn't stop mob spawning, what does it do then? Because that, you know, for the longest time, I thought that, and it's a common misconception, that mycelium stops mobs from spawning. So the actual thing that it does is that it basically is a way for you to place mushrooms down. This is kind of its only purpose besides being a cool, surreal block, because right now, they changed it a couple of updates ago. On console, if you want to place mushrooms, it has to be in a dark area. You can't just place them straight onto dirt anymore. You have to find a dark area, which means that if you want to place mushrooms down somewhere, you're going to have to put down mycelium first. So that's a cool benefit of this biome. You can silk touch the mycelium and take it with you. It does spread like dirt though, so watch out unless you want your whole world to turn purple. But if you do want your whole world to turn purple, then you can totally do that by getting rid of grass and replacing it with mycelium, which I think would be the coolest, strangest product, but it's totally an idea. But yeah, so that's a thing you can do there. But let's start talking about how, the whole mob spawning thing and how you can fix up the islands. So the thing about mushroom islands that make them so cool, if you do settle down on them, is the fact that mobs will not naturally spawn on a mushroom biome. And that because of the fact that a mushroom biome can sometimes expand past the island, like here, for instance, where this entire area between here and there is actually a mushroom biome, even if it's not an island, it means you can have massive parts of the maps that aren't actually affected by mobs. So you don't have to deal with creepers coming up and blowing your stuff. You don't have to deal with zombies in that part of the map. And that's, I think, their big advantage over any of mine, because it means I can set up like a little base in the middle of the ocean there and just not deal with anything. And I think that's a cool little benefit. So to kind of counteract this benefit, because, it's not, for the most part, having a no mob spawning area would be a bit broken. Almost every single mush biome in the game, again with a few exceptions where it probably shouldn't happen, basically have a tiny patch of another biome on them. It's usually a bit of ocean, sometimes a bit of plains, but basically if you look here, this is the patch of another biome here. So as you can see, hostile mobs are able to spawn on this tiny little corner of the island, but it means if you want to have an island with no mobs spawning on it, because they can't spawn the water, all you have to do is find these parts of the island and light them up. So very, very easy thing to do. As you can see, like that, now no mobs spawn the island. So as a pro tip, don't assume no mobs are spawning until you've looked for the patch of something else there, and then you've got your problem solved. But once you have done that, no mobs to deal with in the entire island. It's pretty cool, pretty crazy, and that's why I think this biome's so cool. You get the best mob in the game that only spawns here. You get, best friendly mob, I should say. You get giant mushrooms naturally spawning. You get mycelium, which is this cool purple thing, and you also get the lack of mob spawning, the peace of mind that comes with that, and I think that it makes for a very cool biome. So that's the mushroom biome, currently the rarest biome in the game. Even after the next update, still very rare, and it actually gets rarer, so make sure you enjoy it while you can. I mean, you won't not be able to enjoy it later, but still, it's it's something you want to enjoy while you can, again, while you can, but it's something you want to enjoy because it's pretty cool. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. Please do like it if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.